What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to teach you and I'm going to show you how to sort lists and elements from a dictionary. You may say, hey, I already know to do this, it's just as simple as using the sorted function. No, because maybe this won't work for you. And let me explain why this won't work for you. So, in this video, what we are going to do first is creating lists with random numbers. So for example, here, these random numbers go from 0 to 9 and we have 10 elements. And if we want to sort this, yeah, we have to use the sorted method. But this doesn't always work because here we're using numbers and this also sorts strings, but sometimes it doesn't work because you don't have these elements. For example, here we have a list of tuples which have a name here generated with the faker object of my previous video and that you can go and check it out. And then we have a number, and this is here in a comprehension list that is also a previous video that I did, in which we are creating a list in just one line. So this list contains 10 elements, and these 10 elements are tuples with a name and then a number. So how do we sort this? If we try to execute this, and we want to sort this, by the way, by the numbers. So if we come here and we do this, okay, we are printing the unsorted list. For example, John, Thomas, we sort it. And then we execute and we see that this is not sorted by number. So for example, we have here an 8, the 1 is at the end, etc. It is sorted by the names and we don't want that. So how do we specify, how do we say to Python that, hey, we want this to be sorted by the numbers? So here you have a very useful function which is a very useful parameter in the sorted function, which is the key. And this key is telling to the function, hey, what do I have to use? So this key is a function that basically is telling whenever you reach an element, use this function to take the element that you want to sort. And here we are creating that function with the lambda, and it receives one argument, and the thing that it returns is the second element of the tuple. So the argument that it receives is the tuple because it is going to use this tuple list. So once you have that tuple, remember you iterate through each tuple, and the tuple has 2 elements, and the second element is the number. So that's why here we put the 1. So if we use this in this way, you are going to see that now you are going to have this sorted in a different way. So for example, now this starts with a 0, this starts with a 2, with a 3, etc. So it is very useful because you sort this with the value that you want. And let's try to sort the values of a dictionary. And with this, if you know how to sort the values, you are going to know how to sort the keys. So for example, let's say that we have a dictionary which has a first name and then a random integer as a key. Well, a name with a name as a key and a value as a number as a value. So let's create that dictionary, and if we come here, you can see that the dictionary is like this. It has Brian as 3, Morgan an 8, Alexis a 9, like it could be marks. And yeah, how do we sort these marks? So for example, what we can do is to use let me stop this because now is the right answer. We could use the sorted function, and let's say that we want to sort the values. Remember that whenever you want to sort a dictionary or you want to do whatever you want to do, you have to use a function to say what you want to use. So for example, we want to sort the values, which are the marks. So if we do this, we are going to have as a return a list with the marks. But let's say that we still want the names, like, okay, we want to know that this 1 belongs to this person, this 3 belongs to this person, etc. How do we do that? Very simple. So remember, you have to use the key, but as it is a dictionary, you have to use also the items method, which returns a tuple with, it returns a list of tuples with the name and the mark, as it was done here. So remember, again, you have to use the key lambda tab, well, the key thing, and then you put here, well, we print this. So let's execute this, and you're going to see that it's basically the thing that we did here. But yeah, now we have the marks sorted by order, and we know who had a 0, who had a 0, a 1, a 2, etc. So that was everything for this video. This is also very useful if you want to sort things. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.
Ay.